Hey guys! Oh, sorry, that was too loud. What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Alex and I'm here for today's video on Marvel Strike Force. I think today we have a couple of things here to review. Well, not a couple, actually one, very important, right? And it's about Cosmic Crucible. Ta-da! So we have the announcement of Cosmic Crucible Season 9. I am sick and tired of fucking Cosmic Crucible. So hopefully the changes are good. So look at this, guys. Look at this. I already opened it. So I lost once again. I don't know why. Like I can't see the results. Like yeah, okay, here they are, results. So my attack, it was well, and then I face these motherfuckers, and these guys are completely unfair to defeat, and it is not even a big team, you know. And then as I didn't have my big players and mainly Apocalypse for this team, I got screwed, and it was like it's already a loss. So these guys resisted quite well, which is good. Then he threw up all his fucking big ass characters. It was easy, and again for this one he also used the big guys. So I don't know why, like it is room 6. Well, I had him room 6. I used the same team with the difference of Doom, but I think Doom is garbage. So I don't know what happened. And honestly, my these guys are bigger. So what the hell happened here? I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. It's fucking bullshit. And with that said, I went from gold 3 to gold 2. No surprise there. I told you since the last couple of videos that I was gonna drop down, which I think I don't think it is a good thing, but I don't think it is a bad thing. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's completely neutral to me. Actually, I did want to go down because it feels bad having to face all those fucking teams. I don't know how people can be in platinum, or even diamond, and even masters. I don't know. Anyway, I was in platinum, and I was getting diamonds before the reset that we had this season. So that was fucking bullshit. That was a shitty move from Scopely. That fucked me, like right up in the ass, and brought me to where I am. I pushed last season to get into platinum. I was getting the rewards, and then this season I get the fucking boot, and down you go. So I'm not planning on pushing to get to platinum again. Not planning to. If it happens thanks to Illuminati, good. Half Illuminati, I mean incomplete Illuminati. If not, then who gives a fuck? Now let's move on to the review of the blog post that we have today. So season 9. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It begins on July 12th. So tomorrow, actually. Oh. Okay. We are gonna have new rules, of course. And trials begin on Sunday. Trials? Does this? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the rounds are gonna still be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but it's kind of confusing. Anyway, weekly league rewards. So Platinum League has upgraded Diamond Dawn Orb rewards to Diamond Orb. Diamond League has increased Diamond Orb rewards, and Master Leagues and above are now rewarded the all-new Diamond Orb, which contains the most recent 100 new updated characters with higher chance to reward a 2 Diamond or 3 Diamond promotion. So they are rewarding players that spend a fuck ton of money. Like I'm talking about Krakens and Wells, not the ones in Platinum. I mean it's okay, but yeah. In this one, right? And it makes sense. Obviously, people that pay want to get more rewards, right? It makes sense, and they are catering to this target population. Target consumers. And with that said, that will entice them to pay more because okay, I'm doing better in the game, so something must be working, so I'm gonna pay more. Diamond and Platinum is okay, but I'm not in Platinum, not anymore, and I don't think I will be. Again, not because I don't plan to. I'll try with Illuminati, I will have 4 Cosmic Crucible teams, but again, with the fucking bullshit that they did with the reset, it's completely screwed me over, so I don't know if it is possible to go back to Platinum. Yeah, so I don't give. Yeah, it's just you're getting more whatever. Now, yeah, this is Grandmasters and Masters and Grandmasters. So never in my life I will be in these levels. Yeah, so in the season rewards restructure rank brackets, there are now way more brackets with improved rewards for top ranking players. Okay, so does this mean rank brackets? Rank brackets? Rank brackets? So does this mean that we are gonna have more of this gold 1 2 3 4 5, then platinum 1 2 3 4 5, etc., and that obviously the ones that are in 5 will be rewarded higher? I don't know. Confusing wording, bullshit blog post, everything is subject to change, no communication, last time changes. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see when this change happens. I guess it will be on this Friday or Sunday even. I don't know. I'll check. I'll check on my Monday video. On my video on Monday. Then we have the new rules. Global rules is Wakanda characters count as Illuminati. Oh fuck me, shit, nice. This means that Illuminati. Okay, so this means oh shit, nice. Now I'll go through the shit rules, but just as an example, we can use Illuminati as offense or defense, right? Supposedly it has tags for defense, so supposedly you have to use for defense. But let's say that I wanna take them for offense to mirror those who have them in defense, right? So Illuminati is gonna be, we know it's Shuri, it's Camp Pym, Captain Britain, who doesn't count, at least for me, and these 3 guys, right? Random. Well, Illuminati. So let's say in the meanwhile you get Shuri or you get Camp Pym. You can use Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt. It would be ideal to have Shuri here. Maybe next Monday next week we'll be able to unlock her, and maybe next week we'll be able to use her, right? So let's say we already have her, then that means that you can use Wakandan. You can use Black Panther. Imagine that here's Shuri. You can use Black Panther. You can use the other Shuri. You can use Okoye. You can use Mbaku for defense, or you can even use Nakia or Black Panther. You know, mix and match. Well, obviously, right now and the first week, I won't have Shuri, so maybe, and why not, Black Panther and the other Shuri, or Black Panther and Okoye. So I don't know. You have things here again, or something that I have already told you before. This team is power creep. This team is very old, so I'm gonna be using it once we unlock both characters, the other Shuri and Kang Pym. I'm gonna be using Wakandan, like at all. Also because my team is small. These guys are gonna be Gear Tier 18, including the new characters, and this team is not. And I'm not gonna take him to Gear Tier 18. No. So maybe again in the meanwhile you can use him, and after that, fuck no. So that's it. Let's go back to the blog post. So yeah. Anyway, on defense, all characters gain 20 max health and 10% damage. I think that's always existed. I don't think that's changed. Let me just check quickly. Set defense. Yeah, the same. After each completed attack, gain 1 exhausted. Cancelled combats do not gain 1 exhausted. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So once once you do a round, once you do a battle, and if you don't quit, if you don't cancel, if you finish the battle and you lose, then the enemy team will have exhausted. Great, it's the same. Then moving on to stage 1. Right now, stage 1 has vulnerable, that you clear vulnerable and heal 20%, and characters with vulnerable gain 25 resistance, and it would be changed to striker characters with ability block gain 50% damage. So that means that striker characters, right now my old man Logan is skirmisher because of arena, because of his level, his red stars and his stats in general. But he was a striker. Yeah, he was a striker. So following that example, Old Man Logan, whenever ability blocked, which can happen if countered by Old Man Logan and or Apocalypse and some other Super Scroll, some other or characters, he will gain 50% damage, which might be a lot. Good. When attacking a character with ability block, apply bleed. So, kind of similar. So, the first one was when your character has ability block. Now, in the other sense, if the other character has ability block, maybe, for example, you're fighting against an Extreme X-Men and you ability block Nightcrawler. So, if your character is a striker and you attack Nightcrawler, you'll apply bleed. It's not that. This is not that great. Whatever. For Raider characters, on turn, clear ability block and heal self for 10% of that character's max health. So let me check who in my roster is Raider. Raider, right? Raider. Raider. Do we have that thing? Don't we have a filter in the game? Anyway, I think, yeah. For example, my Green Goblin, I'm not showing it to you guys. Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna talk. My Green Goblin is Raider, right? So if he has ability block, on the first turn, he won't be able to use his ultimate, right? And his ultimate is a must to win. It has happened to me before that his ability block, and it's an instant loss. So if he has ability block, he will clear it again, unless you have trauma, of course, and he will heal. It doesn't matter, but the ability block is a game changer. Now, finally, skirmisher characters. Let me see who's a skirmisher. I think Black Cat is a skirmisher. No, striker. What is the icon for skirmisher? Ah, okay. Okay, well, Old Man Logan in this case, but it's because of his stats, not because of he needs to be skirmisher. For example, my Noir, Spider-Man Noir is a skirmisher, right? On successful apply ability block to primary target. Oh my fucking god, this is gonna be awesome. Just following this example, Noir, it's very fast, very quick. He goes first usually, so that's a free. His kit doesn't have ability block. No, his kit doesn't have ability block as far as I know, as far as I remember. Yeah, no. But with this, he will be able to apply ability block. So I don't know if you want to make some of the fastest characters as a skirmisher for this example. I mean, I wouldn't be doing Green Goblin because removing the ability block is very important. But for example, Void Knight with his ultimate, he already has ability block, so no. Noir, it makes sense, but he's already that way. Super Scroll, he's a striker. I mean, it makes sense for Super Scroll to be Raider in this case. So this kind of opens up the book for theory crafting, like actually. So I mean, it's good. Overall, it's good. This one is very good. This one is very good. This one is so-so, and this one is meh, completely meh. Then moving on to the second room, fatigued. On defense and offense, tier 1 was on defense and offense, okay. On defense and offense, ultimate abilities cost less to use. This is like room 5, room 6. Yeah, this is like current room 6. Okay, let's see if something different. When using ultimate abilities, gain slow. On ally turn, characters with slow gain assist now. Holy shit, this is weird, man. So the previous room, which was a pain in the ass because of either Extreme X-Men or Spider Society, not only the ultimate was cost less, so you were able to do the ultimate on first turn most of the time. It also spread positive effects to all adjacent allies, and actually because of the ultimate abilities cost being lower, you could spam the abilities like more often. So I saw I think Cabal one time had 89 positive effects, so it was a fucking shit show. Now this is more down to earth, more relaxed, more normal, if you want to see it that way. The ability, ultimate abilities cost good, yeah. But yeah, again, the fact that you gain slow, so you have a choice here. Either you don't do the ultimate abilities on the first turn, and you don't gain slow, and you can go first because of the AI will always use the ability, the ultimate ability. So it's kind of you set up your next attack to do more damage, or you set up setting some debuffs or buffs or whatever. So kinda in my brain it makes sense that way, because if not, you'll gain slow. Now on the other hand, if you gain slow, your characters and the other characters, the enemy characters will assist now. So for example, Cabal, right? Cabal already has assist now. So maybe not Cabal. Maybe let's say Superior 6, right? You go with your ultimate abilities, you gain slow, it will take a little more time to go again, but the other team will also have slow, so it will take a little bit more time. So in the end, it evens out. But my other strategy seems to be more intelligent, more smart. But at the same time, with your full team having slow, whenever any of your characters go, they will assist now. So again, if you attack with Doctor Octopus, Green Goblin will attack. Whenever you attack with Spider Slayer, your Octopus will attack. So I mean, it's not as great as it sounds. Of course, if you have characters like Old Man Logan attacking or Super Skrull attacking, of course, things like that. Of course, those are game breaking characters. So it makes sense, but I don't think I will go with that strategy. Then moving on to Twisted Blade, on offense and defense, with vulnerable, unsuccessful hit, apply vulnerable up to a max of 5. What? When attacking a character with vulnerable, apply bleed. Okay, this is not good. This is not bad. This is kind of meh, not very challenging, and at the same time, I don't know. So if you are attacked by I think, Raider, right? I don't remember who are the ones that apply Raider view. Okay, so Raider on active ability critical, apply 1 vulnerable. Okay, that's for Raider, right? Skirmisher is just okay. Skirmisher also apply vulnerable. Fortified does not apply vulnerable, and Striker does not apply vulnerable. So it's just Raider and Skirmisher. So if you have a skirmish, let's say a Raider character, right? For example, I told you Super Skrull. No, who I told you? No, Green Goblin. Yeah, Green Goblin's Raider. So whenever, if on first turn, for example, Green Goblin doesn't have vulnerable and you attack, nothing happens. Everything stays the same. Now, on the other hand, if you're facing a Green Goblin that's Raider and he attacks you on first turn, that maybe you are attacking with another team and he will go faster, then your characters will have vulnerable. Now, when it's their turn, they will have vulnerable. It doesn't clear like the first room rules that we have right now, but it will, if it hits, obviously it will apply vulnerable. So I think this will add up. So it's already a raider. So if it crits, it will apply vulnerable, and if with this, it also apply another vulnerable. Same for skirmisher. It will always apply to vulnerable to a maximum of 5. Now, whenever you attack somebody with vulnerable or your team gets attacked, they will get bleed. I mean, it's just that. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. Vibranium enhanced. I think this one might be the most boring room of all. This one is kind of interesting because of the way I thought about this strategy. At least it entices me to kind of think about it and try it. Room 1. This is again this interesting for skirmisher and raiders. Strikers not so much. Again, damage for damage, it's kind of not interesting. That's the word. Moving on to room 4, on offense and defense. When using basic abilities, generate ability energy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Ultimate abilities cost 2 more. Oh shit! So let's say that you have a super 6 team, and you go on first turn with your ultimates. And well, actually, no. You won't be able, if this applies in this order, you will never be able to start with your ultimates. This makes this room quite interesting because you will never be able to start with ultimate. So this screws over Green Goblin. This screws over not Roman Logan, not Super Scroll. This screws over characters that can do their ultimates on the first turn. Trying to remember, Kestrel doesn't do the ultimate on first turn. Old Logal does, and Apocalypse does. So don't use Apocalypse on this room. Don't use Green Goblin. A Lizard doesn't use his ultimate on first turn, or maybe he does, but doesn't matter. I do remember that Kraven doesn't have his ability on first turn. What else? I don't use Cabal here because Namor's ultimate is first turn, so you won't be able to use it. Also, Iron Patriot, and I think the leader. So yeah, this kind of locks out some characters, some of the important characters. So be wary of that. But anyway, you can start with the special and then use basics, or just directly start with a basic as an opener. So you can build energy for your next, I don't know, maybe use your ultimate on your next turn. Maybe it depends on what the ultimate costs, and again it's 2 and you're just generating 1. So if it is a 5/5 and no, yeah, it doesn't make sense. So depending on the scenario, maybe you have to do, no, actually, yeah, you open with a basic, you get 1 ability energy, and next turn you have 1 ability energy extra, and you already have the ultimate. So yeah, that's the most intelligent thing to do here. But again, I wouldn't be using characters that kind of get blocked out because of this 2 more ability energy. Use other characters that by starters do not have access to their ultimates, so it doesn't kind of impact you very much. Same applies for defense. Now on defense, as an extra, when using special abilities, gain defense up, regeneration of, and offense up. At least it doesn't apply ability energy, so it doesn't give them that advantage. But again, as the first round, they will be locked out of their ultimate. Then, of course, the AI will use the special abilities. Of course, they will gain defense up, regeneration, and offense up. So next turn, they will hit harder and get less damage. So this is it's gonna be difficult to think what teams you can set up with this. I wouldn't be setting up. I mean, Kabbalah use it for offense, but I wouldn't be setting up for defense, and maybe I would maybe be keep the Spider-Man team there, the Spider Society or Extreme X-Men. So we'll have to see. Anyway, moving on to room 5, offense and defense. On turn, clear all positive effects from self and heal by 10. So that's like one of the rooms that we have right now, right? So no, there was one. It was room 4. Yeah, it's room 4. So well, no, it is, but at the same time, it is not. Room 4 right now. You clear all negative effects for your turn, and after your turn, you get some debuffs back. And it's a kind of a mix and inversion of that room, plus removing vulnerable, you get healed. So with this one, both on offense and defense, your defensive teams will get this, and you, when attacking, you will get all the positive effects removed. I wouldn't be putting a buffs team here. Teams like Secret Society, Spider Society, Extreme X-Men. What other teams we have? I mean, yeah, these guys, Hive Mind kind of. Pegasus, no. So teams that depend heavily on buffs. I mean, Hive Mind does, but at the same time, the main point of Hive Mind is killing enemies, so you get turn. So it doesn't matter a lot if you don't have your. I mean, offense up, yes, it matters, but defense up, other things. So, but it's kind of weird. So you will get 0 positive effects. You will heal for every positive effect removed. So it's a point counterpoint, and it's not gonna be very fun either for your defending team and for you attacking. So let me explain this. So you will start the match. You will do some specials, ultimates, whatever. You get buffs. Then the enemy team does the same, and they attack you. And maybe you get some removed, some buffs, some debuffs, etc. Same for them. So on the second turn, you will because it says on turn, not after your turn. So you will get 0 buffs, while the other team has their full buffs. You will not get offense up. You will not get defense up. It doesn't matter. It's something for your attack, right? But the other team will have evade, defense up, immunity, because it is on the beginning of the turn, not after turn. So they will get cleanse, and then they will get the buff. So yeah, so they will still have, again, defense up, immunity, invulnerability, evade, etc., etc. So your attack will be lacking. Your attack will be may not hit. Your attack, whatever. So you, both on offense and defense, you are on a disadvantage, or the attacking team is on a disadvantage. That's what I'm trying to say. But I mean, again, on the other hand, if you had 10 buffs and you were close to being defeated, you will get killed like a lot, like 100%. So on the downside, it's good because of that. But on the downside, the enemy team will have the same. So you attacking with a completely lacking attack, with attacking a team that will have 2, 3, 4 defense ups, taunts, and stuff like that. So you will be doing minimal damage, and the 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 other team, whenever they get their turn, of course they will get their buffs cleansed, removed, but they will heal to max health. So down to ground zero. Next day buff, now it's your turn. You don't have buffs, and you will do minimum damage. And next turn they will heal, so forth, so on. It's a cycle. You will do minimum damage, you'll heal. You will do minimum damage, you'll heal. So this will be an efficiency killer, completely efficiency killer, and it's not gonna be fun. You honestly, what I'm seeing here is that you may not be able to clear the rooms on the first battle, and by design, not saying that it's boosting or targeted towards certain teams, XYZ teams. No, in general, you might not be able to defeat any team here. The only thing that will be able to help you, and I will have to review my characters and my teams, you need a lot of heal block, because it doesn't cleanse negative effects, just positive effects. So whenever it's the enemy's team, they will get all their buffs removed, but they will keep the debuffs removed. So with heal block, they won't get this cleansed, and they won't get healed. So even if you're doing lacking damage, if you already left them at 20% health, 10% health, you will kill them. So yeah, this is the strategy. I found the weak point here. Focus on this room on characters that have a heal block. For example, I mean, not saying that's the only character, but for example, Super Scroll has heal lock on his ultimate, heal block, sorry. But you can do it on the first turn, so I don't know. Black Knight has, I think he has heal block. Yeah, Black Knight has heal block, so I'll be using perhaps Black Knight here, because of all the debuffs that he applies on counterattack. So let's say the other team goes first, they attack, the full team gets trauma and debuffs and kill block, and on the enemy's turn they will get their buffs removed, and they will get no healing, 0 healing, and then you just kill them. Yep, this is the room for Black Knight. Holy shit, man. Okay, continuing with the analysis. Apocalypse doesn't have heal block on his ultimate, doesn't have heal block on his special, nor on his basic, so yeah, no use. Who else? I don't know, for example, Void Knight, ability block on his ultimate, nothing. Let's see, Noir. Let me show you, because this is more interactive that way. Noir has heal block on his ultimate, and he always goes first, and he can do the ultimate, I think. So I think this room might be for... I'd leave Spider Society here. He doesn't have heal block on his... yeah, I'd leave Spider Society here. Who else? I mean, Vol, I don't think so, right? Vol doesn't have heal block. No. Okay, no. Kestra, let's see. No. Defense down. No. Like, huh? Kang, no, if I remember correctly. No. So, no. Not for that room. Black Cat. No. To my surprise, none of the very good characters have heal block, so that's kind of weird. This is just slow. Goblin, maybe. Yeah, Goblin. Goblin will apply heal block to all enemies. So in this room, you can use Secret Society for defense and or offense if you want. I mean, who am I to tell you? And you can use Spirit Society. I mean, Super 6 for offense or defense. Yeah, of course. And Super Scroll. Let me check the menu. No, it seems no. He has heal block on his special. So yeah, it makes sense to use him either on offense or defense. Nightcrawler. Yeah, no, he doesn't have heal block on any attack. I mean, this guy, he clears heal block. So maybe he's a good for offense because you will be clearing. Also for defense, I mean, it's the same. So I don't know. This team has a couple of possibilities. This room, sorry. So that's it. And let's move on to the final because I'm already 35 minutes in on this analysis. And when using an ultimate ability, generate one ability energy for each enemy. Holy shit! Holy shit! This is whoa. So this season of Cosmic Crucible, it's gonna make you think a little bit your actions, not just fucking auto it and just use the most powerful team that you have, and that's it. So thinking again, which one? The one stage 2, you will have to think and decide if you use the ultimate or no. What other? I mean, this one. No, yeah, that one and the 6th one, because for characters that can use the ultimate on the first turn, and in general, but I mean, focusing on the first turn, it's always the first turn. The one that hits harder first wins. It's a rule of life. So you will be able to use your ultimate, right? Massive damage, massive debuffs, massive buffs. For example, let's take Super Scroll example. And I'm not saying that you'll be able to do it on the first round. I think actually you don't, but imagine that you could. Oh no, let's go with Apocalypse. He's a first round always. You will flip defense up. You will apply trauma. You will apply bleed and slow. So characters will the other teams will go slower and they will have trauma, so they won't be able to remove buffs and debuffs, and everything. But on the other hand, you have feed them, and they imagine that you're attacking a Super Scroll with your Apocalypse, and he can't go on the first round, right? But by doing Apocalypse's ultimate, you have already feed him, and he will go on their first round. Obviously, if you go first, if your Apocalypse go first. Honestly, I don't remember who goes first. I think it is Super Scroll, speed 124, and this guy it's speed 122. So he will go first. But that's just a wild example. Let's continue with it. It will never happen that way, but let's say it was the case. So again, you have already feed him. You did your ultimate on the first round, but he also did his ultimate on the first round, which he shouldn't be able to do it. He will go first and everything. But yeah, let's take another example. I don't know, this guy. Yeah, this guy. He is not that fast, I think. Yeah, he's slower than Apocalypse. So your Apocalypse will go first, right? So let's do that example. Your Apocalypse will do the ultimate and then empower and then kill somebody, whatever. But then in your Nightcrawler, instead of doing the special, which is bad, he will use the ultimate, which flips and clears, and he will do a lot of damage and a lot of debuffs to your team. So this is gonna be very interesting to see what teams you're gonna take. Teams that do not have the ultimate ability on first turn, and maybe that's what the enemy should be doing. But if your enemy doesn't use teams that do not go on the first round, they're gonna be feeding you. So that's obviously the idea is for them to not do that, for you not to do that. So nobody will use the abilities on the first turn, nobody will feed the other, both will have the same scenario, and then on second turn you use your ultimate ability, feed them, but it doesn't matter because they already are fed. Maybe you're gonna feed the maybe on the first turn the enemy used a special because he didn't have the ultimate. So next turn they use the ultimate, but you already have feed them the special. So next turn they'll use the special, which anyway they were gonna do the same. Well, you usually not. Usually it's special, ultimate, and basic, and then again special. So for so on. But anyway, that's the key here. Don't use teams that go with ultimate on the first turn, and hope for the best. Hope that the enemy doesn't know that. The enemy didn't watch my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So a lot of people did see this video. And yeah, that's the key here. Other than that, imagine if you don't have teams, remaining teams, or you want to use a certain character because of the other characters, and you have to use him, then I'd say keep from using the ultimate on the first turn. And I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting this round of Cosmic Crucibles. So yeah, going back to this. So that's all I have for today. We already have the free claims, of course. We have one PIM orb, not the one that costs orbs, cores. The other one that the one that's granting 0 to 1 Shuri orbs. In this case, PIM's orbs. Sorry, so that will suck. Good luck if you get one PIM orb, right? Which it's very uncommon. Now, going back to BlueStacks, we already have the release of the Hank Pym's orbs. Actually, let me open his orb, his free orb that we got right now. Let's see if I get at least one. No, bullshit, just crap. Okay, then anyway, let's open. I'm gonna open 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because I wanna, and it's one more than what I spent with Shuri, and I got luckier with Shuri. Check it out. Shuri, I got 120 drop, I think, or 10 drop or something, 12. And with this guy, I didn't, even though I spent more. So I still have the option to open one orb. It can be for either Shuri or Hempim, but because we still have the two orbs. But I think I'm gonna save for the next character because I don't wanna be left with 0 cores and not have cores to open orbs for the next character. Usually, again, as you know, I open 2 orbs. Just this case because I wanted to check if I had luck and if I was able to get them unlocked, so whenever they are free to play I could get them instead of 4 stars, 5 stars. But yeah, I didn't have the RNG on my side. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you like my analysis. Again, I suggested some of these teams. Obviously it needs a little bit more of depth analysis because of the teams that we have available. We have 3 good Cosmic Crucible teams come with a new one incoming, Illuminati. Plus, we have not good teams, Cosmic Crucible teams, which are Wakandan and New Warriors, which has been disbanded, broken. So it's just 6 teams, Cosmic Crucible. And you have very good raid teams. You have Spy Society, Extreme X-Men, Hive Mind a bit, and Pegasus a bit. So you have in total 10 10 teams, and you have Secret Defenders, which was an arena team, was because it's not anymore, and you have Out of Time, and you have Mercs for Money. So in total, you have 13 teams, and you can mix and mix and match for defense and offense. Barely 6 and 6 plus 1. So now, again, we'll have to see what teams exactly we are gonna use to set for defense and which teams we are gonna use to attack those counter-attack those teams. It's gonna be a mess. Again, the Spark Society is not gonna be benefited that much anymore. Extreme X-Men are not gonna be benefited that much anymore. Still, they are relevant. Still, they are good. But obviously, depending on the defense of your team, it's your attacking team. But at the same time, you have to think on your defense as of right now. This is not a video for these are the top 6 teams to use on defense, or these are the teams that you have to use on defense for these rooms. I still don't know yet. I mean, I already read it. I already told you high first impressions of it, but I do have to do more analysis on this. So right now we're almost 50 minutes long. I'm sorry for that. Thank you very much. I'll try to do maybe on Monday. I'll try to do a summarized version of this once we have in game. I'll try to figure out some teams for defense. In the meanwhile, that happens, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, guys. See you. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Please do come back, and as always, have a great evening. Goodbye, guys.